Oh, yes.
So, okay. Well, the Christmas season brings a lot of traditions and decorations, of course.
Yeah, one of those, nativity sets. We've got hundreds of them for display this morning. Kirk Parker joins us live from Manitowoc with more. Good morning, Kirk.
Good morning. Are you two nativity set collectors, or do you have one at home or anything?
Actually, you know what, Kirk? I just put up my Christmas stuff yesterday, and we have 3 nativity sets that we could put up. Yeah.
We have several, too, and my parents just gave the kids, like, a stuffed one. And so they really like playing with it and putting it in front of the scene. But baby Jesus only has 1 ear, so there was a little mistake on that one, but maybe that'll make it unique. I don't know.
Well, you know, speaking of unique, you just hit on it. There's a lot of unique nativity sets here. We're in Manitowoc at the Trinity Alliance Church. This is just unbelievable, and Judy Corrado joins us. It's the Wonders of Christmas for 2008. And Judy, for starters, we're going to get into some of these sets, but what is the Wonder of Christmas all about?
The Wonder of Christmas is what we consider at our church our gift to the community. It's a chance to focus on Christmas with the true meaning, with Christ being the center of it, rather than just the hustle and bustle. So we love to have guests come through and just focus their hearts on what Christmas is truly about, and we do it in many unique ways.
We were just talking, Justin mentioned he has a few nativity sets at home. We're looking at some now, but a great story to the one here that we're just focusing on right in front of Scott on the left-hand side. And what can you tell us about this set?
This set comes from one of our friends in Sheboygan, Gloria Peterson. She's been collecting. This set is made by a potter in Traverse City, Michigan, and Gloria adds to this every year. It's just one. Our first year we had it, a little boy was getting his mother's attention, and he kept pulling on her jacket, and finally he looked up and he says, "Mom, look at Mary. Look, she's pondering it all in her heart." Wow. That was a 4-year-old, so he had deep theology for a little kid.
Not bad. And you mentioned, you know, your the family from Sheboygan, but these sets are donated, or at least shared, from people in the community.
Yes, we actually have nativities where one of our friends that visited last year sent one down from Sturgeon Bay. We have them from Sheboygan, Appleton. We've even had people from Chicago loan sets to us.
Wow, and they just send them up here for the couple weeks because you're open through next weekend.
We're open through next weekend. One came in the mail. Usually it's people who've brought them, and they just trust us to display them and share them. It's exciting. Speaking
of, you know, a wide distance, I guess, from people who donate them, but also some of these sets come from across the world. What can you tell us about that?
Yes, we actually, I just went around and counted. We have nativities depicting Christ's birth from 21 different countries here today.
That is unbelievable. And some of these we saw earlier date back to 1950s at least, if not earlier.
Even 1930s. I mean, this, in fact, the set behind us is an area called Pieces of the Past, and many of these are antiques that have been collected at garage sales or St. Vinny's or Goodwill. Okay. But the elderly people love looking at these because it brings back so many memories.
Perfect. Well, we'll dive into some of those a bit later. Judy Corrado here with the Trinity Alliance Church in Manitowoc. Folks, everything begins today at 12 o'clock, goes till 4:30. It's also open Thursday through Sunday, and $5 for admission here.
Zero. There's no cost.
Zero. Where'd I come up with 5?
No, this is our gift. There is no cost.
It's our gift here from the church. But just incredible, hundreds of sets here you can check out with the family.
Maybe you just talked her into giving it for free.
There you go.
Some very unique looking sets though there, Kirk. We were just pointing out the way that they looked are not a lot of them are necessarily traditional looking. That's cool though.
That is for sure. And I saw some when we were getting set up here this morning. We'll show you those. They're some very interesting. There's even one made out of cork wine bottles or cork bottles. So there's some really unique sets here. So
interesting.
Good.
We're looking forward to it.
All right, bye-bye.
Thanks. Decorated already?
Yeah, we just did yesterday.
Yep, you got your nativity scenes out. Nativity scenes are a part of our decorations too. And if you're looking for some ideas for nativity scenes, Kirk's got one.
Kirk has the answers.
Kirk has hundreds.
He's in Manitowoc with more information on some really unique nativity scenes. Kirk?
You know, my mom always logs on Sunday afternoon to see what I did in the morning.
Oh,
she has
Mom.
Well, yes. We'll have to make sure this one gets on the internet. Then. But she has a couple sets at home, but I know she'd be in heaven here. We're at the Trinity Alliance Church in Manitowoc off Highway Q just south of 310 for the Wonder of Christmas for 2008. And Pastor Tom Gonzalez joins us here with the church because, Pastor Tom, you're back at it another year. Wonder of Christmas,
Yes.
your viewpoint to have all these nativity sets on display free for the public. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, we're trying to promote Christ, obviously, at Christmas and want to make him known, and so this is one of the ways that we could do it. And we've got some different things going on here. This is some Hmong artwork that was made to show the Christmas scene. We also have some stuff that's been knitted. We have cross-stitch down here. I don't know if you can see that. And even crochet, the next one over. And this was made just this year for the Wonder of Christmas.
And that's, can we touch on that? Because I understand the story. A lady brought it in, and she made that and say, hey, could you display this in your Wonder of Christmas?
Yeah, and she had actually made one a few years back and gave it to a friend, and she didn't really have the heart to ask the friend to get it back, so she quick made one for this year. Yeah, isn't that amazing?
So if you don't give it back, is she going to make another one?
Ooh, that's a good thought. We could find out on that.
Keep this one on display.
Yes, that'd be good.
Then we trickle down here because really just unique. I mean, different ways they're made up and not traditional sets.
There are so many creative people, and the media that they use to make these is amazing. And especially on this last one we have in this row, this is made out of pebbles from Lake Michigan. And what happened was the dad worked third shift, and so during the day the mom would take the kids down to Lake Michigan to kind of keep it quiet in the apartment for him, and they would collect buckets full of pebbles like this. And so in 1939, the dad decided to make a nativity set, and he kind of drew it up and made it. They tell me this weighs about 75 pounds, so they have to kind of wheel it in to get it in here.
Wow. That is just a cool set. And there's no jar here where we can put perhaps a little ticket with how many pebbles we think are on that nativity set.
That would really be fun,
idea?
yeah. They could guess, and then if they can carry it, they could take it home with them or something like that.
All right, that is just a cool set. And folks, again, lots of them, a couple hundred here. Pastor Tom Gonzalez, thank you. The Trinity Alliance Church in Manitowoc. The exhibit is open to the public today at noon, and then opens up again next Thursday through Sunday.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
The uniqueness of these is just blowing me away. That stone one, the pebble one, is neat.
Neat and a cool story, you know, just collecting stones down by the lake, and here you go. Next thing you know, you got a huge set.
There you go.
It would take me hours to go through that thing.
Thanks, Kurt.
Kurt.